Let's do it in English. We're here with welterweight contender Jessie Vargas. Jessie, before anything, we're here for a reality show where boxers are going to join with new trainers and hopefully improve their careers. As a boxer, talk to us a little bit about that. What kind of effect can a new, better trainer have for these boxers?
Well, first of all, I mean, it brings out their natural talent. I mean, you must be talented to be, in a good position. And having a good trainer would just bring more out of you. We have great trainers here that will be training on the show, and I'm excited to see how the fighters will adapt to their new trainer and who the winner will be and how the show will end up.
Okay, and with them, they're going to be basically meeting them for the first time. Can a trainer grab a new fighter and make a difference in that amount of time? And what kind of changes do you think it can?
Well, it depends on the fighter. Hopefully he can absorb more information, like a sponge. Because he has to just absorb all the information in just a couple of days or a couple of weeks. I would say each day you have to try to observe everything,
Right.
But that's the difficult part about it, because it always takes time. But, if we have kids that are dedicated to the sport and really want to learn it, they're the ones that are going to catch up quick, and the new trainers. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining to see how these kids adapt to a new trainer, and and if it will develop in each fight.
Okay. Talk to us a little about your career. I know you had your fight in December.
It'll be interesting to the people that will be watching the show, because they'll get to see the behind the scene. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like say they get a fight and they're training with a new trainer, they're working on certain moves, and they see it come out say in the second, third round, like, hey, we saw them working on it. So things like that I think will be very interesting to the fight fans that don't really get the behind the scenes footage.
You know what? Let me follow up on this topic. So, the discussion is always you need a talented fighter and you need a trainer, and the question is always how much is the fighter, how much is the trainer. As far as these guys, what can a trainer do? Is it the motivation? Is it the new techniques? Is it the drive? What is it that a good trainer can do to really improve a fighter?
Well, it's a little bit of everything, but it also depends on the fighter, what type of fighter you have, what type of personality he has, and if that personality adapts to the trainer's personality, because some fighters, they're very good, but what they need more than anything is just that hype, hey, you got it, champ, you got it,
Right.
Just that hype, and make them believe that they're unstoppable. Others, they're just quiet, but they just want to, they just absorb everything like a sponge, like I was saying earlier, and they make sure that they have paid attention and improving each day as it comes, and not even that, the fighter has to be talented, the trainer also has to know what he's doing, what he's saying, because if you don't have a talented fighter, it's very difficult to bring out a champion,
right?
So that also will play a role. And
for the people that are going to be watching this show, do you think it's a matter also of how well then the trainer and the fighter clicks?
Yeah,
you can have a great trainer, but maybe they're not going to click with a certain fighter.
If they don't click, he's going to continue doing what he's doing, the same mistakes, and and if they don't get each other, the fighter won't listen to the trainer. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the way it is. So I mean, there has to be a bond, or since it's such a short amount of time, they just have to click.
Right. Gotcha. All right. So again, getting back to your career now. So we know you had that fight in December.
The fighters have to know that they're here given an opportunity, and they got to put everything on their behalf.
They're trying to take advantage. No?
Take advantage. Yeah. Don't make any problems out of it, and make the best of it.
Okay. Your career.
My career.
So you had a fight. I'm sure you enjoyed the vacation.
Yeah.
Now it's time back to work. Talk to us about your next fight, which I know you already have something on the horizon. Tell us all about it.
Next fight, it's official, April 12th. On the Pacquiao fight, on the Pacquiao pay-per-view undercard. So HBO pay-per-view, April 12th. I'm excited. Not only that, it's for the WBA world title against Khabib, undefeated Russian. That's coming up, and I'm excited. I'm finally getting my opportunity. And I'm looking forward to becoming the new world champion.
Nice. So we know you were in pay-per-views. You kind of took a little bit of a detour to get some active fights in Vegas. You're back on pay-per-view in a fight. So is this like pretty much everything you've been wanting, no?
Exactly. This is the opportunity I've been wanting, and I finally got it. And now I have to take full advantage of it. And I'm planning on doing just that.
Okay.
I'm not I would train. the hardest, that I've trained before for this fight. As of now, I'm already training. I haven't stopped training, and I'm only getting better. And I think this fight, April 12th, I will make a statement, and I will show a new Jessie Vargas.
Okay. Have you seen any tapes of your opponent? Do you know anything about him yet?
I've seen very few clips. So I saw a little bit, of his style, and he's a lefty. I still have to study him more, just as my trainer is studying him now, and we'll continue to study him. So that way we can come up with a very good game plan to make the fight easier. And everything. I'm positive that everything's going to come out, on our side.
When do you start? Are you already in the train? Are you already training for this fight, or when do you get back into training?
I'm already training for this fight, but training camp doesn't officially start until February.
Okay.
Until February, we're maintaining the weight at at a nice weight.
A nice weight. Christmas, Latino. You're still at a good weight.
I took care of myself before, so thankfully, I did eat, so I did gain a couple pounds, but I was already taking care of myself, and right after that, again, went back to it, taking care of myself.
Okay.
And still got a couple more pounds to lose before training camp starts. That way, I don't have to worry about the weight when I'm in training camp, and it won't affect me. But I know that it won't be it won't play a factor, because I made the weight relatively really easy in my last 2 or 3 fights, to tell you the truth. My last fight, if I didn't eat, I even had to have breakfast, the morning of the weigh-in, to come in at 46, 47. So if I didn't, I'm sure that I would have weighed at 44.
Okay.
And so 140 I will be stronger. I'll be a taller fighter. I have height advantage, reach advantage, power. I mean, I'm getting hit by full-grown welterweights, that are knockout fighters, and have a strong punch. They can't move me. They can't move me. I don't know how a junior welterweight fighter could really, shock me in any way. But hey, I'm not staying overconfident. I will be prepared. I will get prepared for the best fighter that could be in front of me that night.
All right. Lastly, we've followed your career for a while. You're finally getting a title fight. Message for your fans: they always come out to support you here in Vegas.
Yeah, they do.
I imagine they're going to be even more out for this title fight. A message for all of them.
They do. Thank you very much, Boxeo Mundial. Thank you. I know you've always been there to support me. We've grown, here with you with Boxeo Mundial, and every time we're together, it's a joy to be talking with you. And thank you to all my fans. And thankfully they've seen me grow. We finally are getting our shot, and I'm sure we'll become the new WWE World Championship. Muchas gracias por todo su apoyo, toda mi gente que está mirando Boxeo Mundial. Yo sé que aquí nos hemos visto por varios años ya, y se lo agradezco todo su apoyo, le agradezco todo el apoyo a Boxeo Mundial, y aquí estamos. Me han visto crecer, y ahora por fin llegó la oportunidad de pelear por el campeonato mundial, y así va a ser, y si Dios quiere vamos a ser nuevo campeón mundial, WBA, y gracias por el apoyo.
Gracias, Jesse.
Gracias.